Oh.
Okay. Right here is the
Oh,
parotid gland. This is the masseter muscle. Under here is the submandibular gland. This little flat one is the sublingual gland. Right here is the hypoglossal nerve. And okay, in between the gums, the lip and the teeth is the vestibule. You have the hard palate, and back there is a soft palate. This is the tongue. The pharynx goes from the nose all the way down there, inside. All right, then in the trachea, we have the epiglottis. We have the thyroid cartilage. And underneath the thyroid cartilage is the cricoid cartilage. And then I'll continue with that one after. All right, thyroid gland is, okay, this is the thyroid cartilage. This is the cricoid cartilage. This is the thyroid gland. Flip it over. This is the arytenoid cartilage. These are your vocal cords, and this is your epiglottis. Okay. Your thymus gland is right here, right above the heart. Your esophagus is behind the trachea. It's collapsed when it's empty. It's right here. You have the alveoli. Primary alveoli is bronchi. Sorry, not alveoli. Okay. Primary bronchi is where the trachea forks. The secondary bronchi is where it goes into the lobe of the lungs, and tertiary bronchi is in the lobe of the lungs. The cats have four lobes on the right and 3 lobes on the left. This is the heart. The vagus nerve is in the throat. It's right here. And the phrenic nerve, we don't have it, but it goes from like the diaphragm all the way up to like near the armpit. Parietal and visceral pericardium. Parietal is around the heart on the outside, and visceral is on the heart. Okay, now the abdominal cavity. We have parietal and visceral peritoneum. Visceral is on the organs, and parietal is on the abdominal wall. This is your diaphragm, separating your thoracic cavity from your abdominal cavity. This is your liver, this big thing. This is your falciform ligament, connects the liver to the diaphragm. Your gallbladder is right here. The common bile duct is right here. It's green, right there. The stomach is this right here. And cardiac sphincter is at the top where it meets the esophagus, and the pyloric sphincter is where the stomach meets the small intestine. The pancreas is underneath the stomach. It's right here. Is this pancreas? Greater omentum is like it was like this entire thing. It's fatty. This is the lesser omentum in the lesser curvature of the stomach. Right. The small intestine. When it leaves the stomach, the first part of the small intestine is the duodenum. Did I say? Okay. The jejunum is most of the small intestine. And then when we get to the end, the last part of it is the ileum. And the starting of the large intestine is called the cecum. and where they meet is this ileocecal valve.
Mesentery.
This, holding all the small intestine together, is called mesentery proper.
Oh yeah, this looks like that.
Mesocolon is the mesentery that holds the colon to the back abdominal wall. Gastrosplenic ligament holds the stomach to the spleen. So this is the gastrosplenic ligament. Underneath
Spleen real quick.
of the spleen. Oh, this is the spleen. This massive thing. All right, this is your kidney. Leaving your kidney going to your bladder is called your ureter. Adrenal glands are a little messed up, but it's a little tiny gland right above the kidney. Your urinary bladder is this pouch, and your urethra is the tube leaving the bladder. All right, this is a male, so I'm going to go over the reproductive system. You have the scrotum, which is the skin holding the testes. This is a testy. The epididymis is like a little tiny swiggly thing on the testy.
It's a different color.
It's a different, yeah, you can see the difference in color. The vas deferens,
Do the spermatic cord.
okay, this is the spermatic cord going to the testy. And then the, what's it called? Inguinal canal. It's the hole going through your abdomen. So this is the inside. It goes through. Inguinal canal. And then his vas deferens is right here. It loops over your ureter. So ureter, vas deferens.
Penis.
And that's his penis.
Don't you want to know now what we dug up?
Testy, penis. And I think that's it.
Can you say jejunum for me?
Jejunum.
The good way?
Jejunum.
No, the other way.
Jejunum.